Hey guys, it's Big Mike Flipz for another What Sold video. This is going to cover June 6th afternoon, like late afternoon, Saturday, June 6th, up until 5 a.m. this morning, June 8th. So it's just shy of 2 days probably for the total sales. It was kind of a great 2 days. Total sales in those 2 days, not counting shipping fees, ended up being about $480. That's not profit, obviously. So I'll go through, as you watch the video, you'll kind of see how much I paid for each item and how much profit I got off of each of those. A lot of the Mother's Day sale items that I picked up are selling, so profit margins are pretty high right now. They're not always that high, so don't take this as misleading at all. Not always are you going to run into opportunities where you have huge profit margins. Majority of the time, the items that I'm selling, I can range from profit anywhere from $10 to $40 or $50, usually on the lower end of that. So I don't typically get as lucky as I did for the big Mother's Day haul. Go out and see that video. It's one of my, I think it's my first video on this channel. So, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy that. One thing you might notice also is behind me, I did take out the big TV stand thing I had in here that was a little bit of storage in there, and I've set up a new photography area. I've got some temporary lights up. Those lights are not real good. They cause a glare, so I've actually ordered a new softbox set off of Amazon. So I'll do an unboxing video of that and let you guys kind of see. I'll cover how much it cost. I'll cover the ease of assembly, and then I'll also take a couple pictures. I'll take an item and take a couple pictures with this setup, which is what I've typically used, and then I'll take a couple pictures with the new soft boxes in place, and let you guys be the judge on if it was worth it. I will tell you, I've spent way too much money and time trying to get a good lighting setup. These are cheap items, but after you look at the amount of time, effort, and everything you put into it, it's not worth it to try to make your own softbox. Honestly, in my opinion, for $100 you can probably, for $50 you can get one. That's pretty nice. The amount of time and effort, you can just buy one on Amazon. If it doesn't work right, you can return it. So, you know, think about those things if you guys decide to do your own light box setup, softbox setup. But anyway, you can watch my other video when it comes out, probably in the next week or so. And then also check out my sourcing videos. I have a Goodwill, yard sale, and estate sale videos coming out that I did from this past weekend as well. There was a lot of yard sales. Okay, so the first big thing we've got today is this Lemax things that go bump in the night. It's a bunch of little bumper cars, and this is another Lemax. If you watch my other videos, you see that these are kind of like a collector's edition or limited edition set that a lot of people like to pick up. These were from Michael's. It's part of the Spooky Town set and Lemax, Lemax. So anyway, this guy sold for, let's see, this guy sold for $71.99 plus $14 in shipping. So the total profit on this is actually $58. This item cost me $2 from the Mother's Day purchase. So for the rest of this video, every time I say $2, you just know that that's from the Mother's Day video, the Mother's Day haul. So $58 profit on that. This dude is huge. So it's going to ship out via FedEx, and it's probably about a $14 shipping. Buyer paid $14 shipping even. So there you go. Okay, another item that sold is yet another one of the Lemax items. This one is the big house. Let's see, what house? The Coffin Factory, the Box of Bones. This dude is pretty cool. It's actually got a price tag on it. The price tag on it says $124.99. Again, this is a limited edition type thing, so these Lemax items are really hot. This one actually sold for $179.99. I did take this one out and test it and made sure it lit up. The buyer actually requested that, so I double checked. Everything lights up, everything's there, so works, and I'll get that out. So $179.99, and they paid $14 in shipping. This dude's really heavy, so we'll see how it goes out. But it cost me $2. Total profit on this is $150. That is huge. Totally did not expect it on these things, but sometimes you come across items like this that are just crazy. So $150 on this one, and the other one was $58. So two of these items have $4 into them. I made a $208 profit. That's just crazy. Okay, so the next two items are kind of big as well. I've had a buyer that has bought a Emmitt Smith 12-inch McFarlane figurine, and where he played for the Cardinals, and he also bought a Jerry Rice. So he's bought two of them, two different times, and then he's out looking. I've got a bunch of these 12-inch sports figurines out on the site. So he was looking, and he actually sent me an offer on this one. I think it was this one, the Houston Astros one, for Nolan Ryan. This is actually a really nice one. Yeah, so this one is also Nolan Ryan, but it's when he was with the Texas Rangers. So they're both, like, this one's a limited edition, and this one's a collector's. Yeah, this one's limited edition as well, and it's got collector's exclusive on it. The Astro one was worth a lot more. The Astro one was, I think I had listed for $54.99, and then the Texas Rangers I had for $32.99. He wanted to get them both for $50 and pay shipping. I didn't really want to go that low, but since he's bought a couple already, I thought it was, and he's left me good feedback, and it's worked out really well. What I did is I sent him an offer and said, basically, $75 for both of them, and I'll pay the shipping. Shipping's probably going to be $13 to $14. So I offered to send. I actually canceled both the auctions and sent a single auction for both of these items, and did the $75. He accepted. Sent me a message back that he would do the $75. So it's easier just to do a new auction. I've got plenty of auctions right now, and if it was costing money to do a new one, I might just edit an auction. But I had actually sent a couple offers. So if I waited, when you send an offer, you have to wait 48 hours before you can change the description, the pictures, those kind of things. So you definitely want to make sure, if you're sending offers, you have somebody that definitely wants to buy it, you'll have to end the listings and do a new listing. You can just go end them and then relist. And then what I did is I added pictures. I combined all the pictures together and listed it for both Nolan Ryans. So I'll get those out today. I'll let you guys know if there's any issues with this. I am putting it in a big box. It's about 9 pounds, so it'll go FedEx. So shipping, like I said, it should be about $14. But the total profit on these two guys, they cost me $2 a piece. Total profit should be about $52, it looks like. So not too bad. Okay, so the next item that's sold is this little South Park character. This is Professor Chaos. This is actually a glow-in-the-dark version. So his whole head, his feet, and his hands, at least, I think, all glow-in-the-dark. I've tested it out. It's pretty cool. Picked this up for a couple of dollars from a Facebook purchase. So pretty cool little dude. It sold for, I actually sent an offer out. I've had it for 4 or 5 months at least. So I sent an offer out for $9.33. They accepted, and then they paid about $10 shipping. I think it's actually going, it's still going somewhere in the US, but I think it's going to the far West Coast. So that's why I was a little extra on shipping. So I'm going to throw him in this with some, it's an 8x6x5 with some bubble wrap, and get that out today through USPS. Next item is, once again, a set of the Ronson Flints. I actually picked up 2 more for 59 cents at a local Walgreens. So I added that to the auctions. So profit, this sold for $5.50. Profit on this is about $4. Profit on the South Park character is about $6. So it's not huge, but $6 and then $4 profit on this. Okay, next is a Orange County Choppers. I've already got it like in the box, so I don't want to take it back out, but it is the green and silver motorcycle. There's a special edition. This is, I think it's just OCC green and silver chopper. It's die cast. This is a Toy Zone exclusive. It is a 1/6 scale. So this buyer actually sent them an offer. I had it for $54.99. They sent a question. I didn't realize they're in France, actually. So the buyer is that's buying this is located in France, and I sent them an offer for $48.45. And they paid like $30 for the eBay international shipping option. So I'll throw this in throw a label on it and send it to eBay and let them do the rest. So anyway, $2 into this, and so the total profit on it's going to be right around $40 on this guy. Okay, so the next item is this Smithsonian In-Air Easy Build Scale model. It's still got a little price tag on it, $10.95. I think that's from the toy store that this came from. This is a Mother's Day sale, so a haul. So I got it for $2, and it actually sold for $14.99, and the buyer paid about $8 in shipping. That may be a little high on the shipping side. I'm not sure. Maybe going to the West Coast, and that's why. It is going to end up probably going potentially first class, but it feels like it's right on the edge of a pound, so that may be why the shipping was a little more. This next item is a USS Lionfish submarine. It is really long. It's a Revel scale, Revel model. It's from World War II. I always have trouble saying that. This guy actually sent an offer for $24.76. They accepted. We got $2 into it. They paid about $13 in shipping because it is first class. So total profit on this guy is probably about $16 to $18, somewhere in there. And because it's so long, I'm actually going to have to ship it. I'm going to take a 1095 and a 1092 box, and I'm going to bubble wrap it, and then I'm going to slide them together. Because these are not flat rate, you can do that. You can kind of, chop the box so that it fits perfectly. I didn't have a box real long like that. So if you don't have a box that fits items like that, you can do things with the non-flat rate boxes. If you use a flat rate, you'll get in trouble. They may send it back to you and you have to pay the shipping fee again. So definitely use the ones that are priority mail, but don't have something on it where it says flat rate, medium, flat rate, small, that kind of stuff. So, okay, the next item, I've got it ready to be shipped out in its box, is a Wonder Woman. This is actually one of the items also from Mother's Day sale, $2 into it. It's actually it's very different. It's a DC Comics multiverse version. And this actually sold I sent an offer for $16.73. The buyer accepted, and then they paid about $14 in shipping. So this one's actually going to California, and that's why the shipping was a little bit higher. It is definitely priority mail. I thought about throwing this in a 1095, but I decided to use up another box I had already. So I'll throw some bubble wrap around it and ship it out. Profit on this guy is probably going to be about $13. So not huge, but I'll take it all day long. Okay, so the next item I also have ready to go out in bubble wrap and everything is this Avengers Titan Hero series. This is the Lightning Bow Hawkeye 12-inch figurine, and this I actually sent an offer to somebody, and then somebody else bought it before that person responded. So it sold for $27.99. It is kind of a limited edition item that you don't see too many of them out there. So this guy sold for $27.99, got $2 into it. They paid $12 shipping. So total profit on this is probably about $23. So anytime you can find these kind of things brand new, sealed, and you can get them for super cheap, I would definitely check them out online, see if there's any options, any others for sale. This one also has I think it's called EEC, Entertainment Earth exclusive. They may do 3 E's, EEEC or something like that. So whenever you see those kind of things, EE exclusive, list that in your title, at least in the subject or the body of the auction. That adds value to it because that lets people know there is a limited edition release. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. As always, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and God bless.